podcast about DC with your host E-Rock and PD. When we speak up, get your geeks up, cause you know you about to get geeked up. So sit back, relax, and get comfy. Lose your mind like Solomon Grundy and listen to a show that won't be forgotten. Coming straight out of Gotham.
The DC universe, welcome to another episode of Straight Outta Gotham, episode 187, as we creep to the Holzman mark of 200. The great episode. Will it happen? Who knows? But we're gonna try. We are a fandom pop culture podcast and a proud member of the Batman Podcast Network, hosted by batman-on-film.com. Please check out all of our other great shows associated with the network by clicking the drop down over at BUF and seeing what they have see what they have to offer. I am your co-host from the other side of the Hudson River. I am Peter Arvera, and today we are recording on November 10th, 2025, and as always, we have a great show for you today. But before we get into the good stuff, I'd like to remind you all, the faithful listeners, if you take the time to review the show on Apple Podcasts and read your review on air, you win a prize pack, so please be in that to win that. And now, let me introduce my partner in crime, the 1982 Clam Chowder King of Sag Harbor, ladies and gentlemen, the champion of Long Island, Eric Holzman.
Thank you again, Pete, for that rousing introduction. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? My voice is a little cracky right now. I apologize. Not that I was smoking crack. It's just a little cracky right now.
I don't think anybody thought you were smoking crack here.
So if I sound like a prepubescent boy, I apologize. My voice cracks every once in a while. But had a long weekend. Went to a wedding yesterday. Drank a little bit. Smoked some cigars. So yeah, it was a fun day.
Awesome. But, sounds great.
How are you, brother? What's going on?
Dude, just living, bro. LIVIN, living.
So what have you been up to?
I haven't been doing much. Just working, going home. I haven't been doing anything. I've been trying to actually get to a Devils game this season, and I just can't seem to make it out there. This is like, I tried to go today, and it's like the third time I've tried, and I just was like, this is just really a bummer. I'm trying.
I literally live like 5 minutes from UBS Arena. I haven't been to a game yet this year either for the Islanders, so we'll see. I'm sure I'll get to one soon. I've taken the Long Island Railroad from there many times, though, but I haven't actually gone to a game, so I'll get there eventually. I usually go to a few games a year, so should be fun. And yes, the Islanders just beat the Devils, so sorry about that, Pete. But
yeah, that was a crazy game. It
was
nuts.
It was a fun ending to the game. So yeah, so we're in the swing of hockey season. We're in the swing of the basketball season as well. At least in the sports side of things. Football, the Jets can't do anything right. They should be losing now, and they're started to win. So they've won 2 games in a row.
Sounds like the Jets are being the Jets.
Yes, the Jets are being the Jets, but I'm used to that now at this point in my life. This is what I signed up for, I guess, being a fan of them. So, Pete, where do you stand on the like, once you pick a team, it's your team thing? Are you okay with people switching, or?
I mean, I've never switched, so I don't know. Like,
right.
I guess it all depends. Like, if you live in Seattle, like, what do you do, right? If you're a Sonics fan, like, so I don't know. I guess it all depends. Yeah, I don't know. I think
because this is a point, like a sore point for some people. Like, some people are like, no. Yes, the Jets are a sore point for a lot of people. I just mean in general, like, a lot of people say if you pick a team, that's your team, you can't change them, right? Like, you should never switch off your team. I agree with that. I kind of, fall in that category as well. But I was just curious, because you're a sports fan, where you actually fall in that argument. So.
Yeah. I feel like I would support one of the teams if they admitted they played in New Jersey. I feel like I might be a little bit more open to that, depending on who that is, regardless, football-wise. I guess that's probably the only thing I could try to consider because, like, I don't know what other. Like when the Devils in like the early 2000s were like threatening to move to Tennessee, I was like, what do I do? Like, do I become an Islander fan?
Well, we would take you. We would take you on our side because
So,
it's a very loyal fan base. It's a
I
good
know,
fan base to be a part of. So,
but yeah, I always figured you just kind of make your decision.
that's how I think. I think like as much as the Jets have pained me in life, I could never, as long as they're still here, I could never not root for them. Even as upset as they get me sometimes, I'm still like people say, "Why don't you switch teams?" I'm like, I can't. It's just
Who are you
like
going to
they get in
switch
your
to?
blood, and yeah, they get in your blood, and it's hard to do. So
Because you know, as
let's
soon as
just
you switch allegiance, the Jets are going to go
they'll win,
crazy. Yeah.
right? They'll start winning, and yeah. So you always take that risk. But I know people who have like moved from like New York somewhere else, and then like I have friends who moved from New York to Florida, and now they like the Buccaneers in football, or they
Oh,
like
I had a buddy. My buddy Tom used to be a huge Cowboy fan, and then after Romo fumbled the kick in Seattle, he became an Eagle fan. It was really weird. I mean, his old man was an Eagle fan, but it was just funny. I was like, oh, okay, that was a turn.
yeah, that's a very interesting one since they're like hated rivals. You would think that no one you would pick another team not not in your own division, but all right. Anyway, just an interesting little tidbit on sports and fandom and stuff like that. But we talk about a different kind of fandom here. So let's get into what we chat about. Let's talk about what's going on in our world of fandom. And apparently, well, no, we know actually that Warner Brothers is in the midst of a sale, right? We talked about that on our
Mhm.
last show.
Yeah.
We know they're in the midst of a sale. So we even talked about this, like if they were to be sold, would there be a regime change? And apparently, if Paramount was to buy them, they would be good with keeping the creative team, James Gunn, and that whole team together. So, what do you think about that? And do you think it's just stuff they're saying right now to ease people's ease the
Dude,
fan?
I don't trust anything that comes out of anybody's mouth in Hollywood. Like James going to be fired tomorrow, as far as like, and you've seen
That's
it
true.
happen, right? Like,
Oh, sure.
you know, he's as good as his last movie, and right now that's I guess Superman.
Yes.
So and we'll get into it, but they just announced a crap ton of shit right now today. So as of right now, they're in charge and they're doing it. But like, I mean, yeah, I could see him being if like. I mean, it was like Hamada, right? There was basically Hamada took over. Then there was the regime change, and he was doing moderate success. And they were like, "All right, you know what? Boom, out, gun." So, if Supergirl bombs and Paramount bombs, like, well, maybe we can bring in our own guy. I don't know, like we'll see. But as of right now, like it's as far as I'm concerned, right now where I am when it comes to this stuff, I'm just like, as of right now, this is what it is, and we'll see what happens up until that movie. That's it. Like because you don't know about tomorrow, you just don't.
No, we know that Man of Tomorrow is the next film, but we do we don't know about the actual
Yeah,
tomorrow. What's going on?
yeah. Like
Um,
after Man of Tomorrow, I don't know anything. Like it all depends
yeah,
on that. Like
I know.
and I don't know. We've seen literally them go. We've seen Warner Brothers be so reactionary in the past, right? Like BVS affects Justice League, which affects everything for the next 10 years, and it was almost like, wow, that was kind of crazy. So
Yeah, obviously the bottom line is always how are these creative things that they're putting out, whether it's TVs or movies, how do they perform? And if they perform well, you get to keep your job, right? If they don't, they might start looking another direction. I mean, it makes sense for them to say this right now as well, because as we've talked about, this fan base can be quite volatile. So if we know that, so it makes sense for them to talk about, oh yeah, we'd keep everything the way it is, and we're not going to change anything because that'd be another point where you have DC properties being revamped or someone else taking over and trying them again, and you don't want to put that out there if you're trying to buy um a property like this and you want the fans to go along with it. So
we saw them do it with Justice League, right? They was like, oh no, Zack's vision, all this, all that. Everyone was just saying everything you wanted to hear until after the movie came out, and then you found out what actually was going on. So we're
I know.
literally not going to know until after the movie comes out. And I don't really care about any of that. I just care about what's on screen, to be honest with you.
I agree. I care about what's coming next. If it were to happen, then whatever, it happens, and you kind of have to roll with the punches. Like that's the thing. A lot, I think a lot of fans, and myself included in my life, think that we have some kind of ownership over these things because we, they mean so much to us. But at the end of the day, we're not footing the bill. So for us, we're just fans, and these people are going to make decisions based on what's best for the business.
Money, money, money.
Right. You got to remember it's a business. So, all right. So, speaking of staying in this Superman, the DC space, and speaking of Superman, we know we have Supergirl coming next, and it appears that we may have some additional photography going on surrounding Supergirl. So
it's dangerous turf, Eric. Dangerous turf.
I know a lot of times when people hear that, they automatically think something's wrong with the film, but we're always here to remind everyone that reshoots are a part of the normal filmmaking process. So do not fear.
Hopefully it's just kind of, I don't know, maybe just some standard pickups. I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know. I can't be too worried about it until I see a trailer, to be honest with you.
Right, and apparently these new scenes actually do deal with David Cornsweat Superman. So whatever they're
crossover, whatever. It's all connected. She was in his movie. He's in her movie. Everyone's in everyone's movie.
Yes, and apparently, as well as we know, their Peacemaker ties into this too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's he going to do that? He's on Salvation. How's he going to do that?
We'll see.
Here we go.
We'll see how they get there.
Guns up, baby. Guns up.
But yes, that is a perfect way to put it. Guns are up.
Let's say guns up. Holzman up and Holzman out.
Yeah. Not yet. But stick it with the Superman vibe. Yeah, the Jimmy Olsen TV spinoff, which I even forgotten was happening or was even a thing. The American Vandal, whatever show that is, I've never seen it before. The creators, they're being tapped by DC Studios to put together this Jimmy Olsen spinoff. And Gorilla Grodd apparently would be the big bad in this.
Dude, that's awesome. So. Let's do it.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, the last time we got some good Grodd was on The Flash, so
that's true.
I'm excited for this. Let's do it. I mean, if I can't get Uxas, I'm taking some Gorilla Grodd.
I'm trying to figure out where they're going with this, though.
I don't know. We'll see. But Jimmy Olsen can get himself in some interesting scenarios. So, I thought he was kind of a scene stealer in the movie. Like, he was kind of surprisingly like my favorite character. I wanted him to kick ass because Snyder just shot him. I missed him, and we didn't get much of him in Superman Returns, or obviously Man of Steel. So, I was just kind of happy he was there, and he was just kind of dweeby, but still kind of like secretly ladies' man. I was like, oh wow, okay. It's like I didn't see this. And I like that guy who's the actor. I like that actor. I thought he did a great job. So I'm all in on this. Like I'm ready for it. I'm glad that it embraces the greater DCU. Like I think that this is the perfect opportunity to do something like that and incorporate a character like Grodd. Because if Jimmy Olsen's trying to be, investigative reporter, getting himself into sticky situations, and I think he could really do something stupid with Grodd. And I'm all for it. Like I just am. I can't wait to see what this is about, and we'll see who else pops up. I would love to explore the Daily Planet in greater detail. Right? I'd love to see other reporters within the planet. Oh man, who was the guy? They cast the one guy, and all he was in the spaceship scene with Lois. That was it. I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm dropping the ball, but like him, Lombard, Cat Grant, like what I'm saying. Like I would love to see those characters. Perry, yes, of course, obviously, like all those characters. Love to see them in greater detail, and even a little Lois and Clark. I mean, they don't have to do that, but like we'll see what they come up with. But like if they're doing like a Jimmy Olsen investigative, yes, like sign me totally up. The little bit that they did in Superman, I thought was brilliant. If it's more like that. Even with Bimbo, what's her face? Yes, bring her involved. She was fantastic. I would love to see more of,
Miss Tessmacher.
Yeah, Tessmacher and Jimmy's BDE. Like, let's just go. Let's just see what it's all about.
I agree with you. I think this would be fun. I think you could incorporate Isabella Merced's Hawkgirl, and you could incorporate Mr. Terrific, and if you need a superhero element, you could incorporate them into this story. But yeah, this was you're right. He was kind of one of the breakout characters from the film.
Like, give me some
I was
Vicky Vale, even, if you want to do it like
Sure,
I'm
why
down
not?
for something like that, like, obviously that's cool. What's his name? Wally West's wife. What the hell? She's Linda Park. She's a journalist. Like, she's a news thing. Like, I don't care. Like, bring them all in. Like, I'm all for it.
Yeah, bring Iris in, right? You could do that.
Iris is a journalist as well. Like, I would love to see Iris. Like, it'd be cool to see Iris and Jimmy fight over a story, I guess, right? Like, come on, like, that'd be
sure.
Cool, So I don't know. That's just my fanboy theories, but
no, I think there's like you're saying. I think there's a lot of ways they could go with the story. They can. It's a good way to introduce characters as well. That characters we haven't seen. If they want to introduce characters in this kind of a story to, give us hints to what's coming down the line. Again, this is a shared universe. Like I keep saying, I'm sorry if that bothers you people, but things are going to be connected.
What do you mean by you people?
I just mean in general. There's some people who don't like shared.
I'm a dude being a dude playing another dude.
So, I'm sorry if that's not your thing, but this is what they're trying, and I think
when it comes to those people, Eric, like, this is just what they do. Like, these are movies now.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
This is it. Like, people expect it. It's almost Marvel essentially created like Band-Aid, Escalator, and Jello in terms of like the superhero movie, because like now everything is just right cola pot, like it's just everything's Jello. Like, superhero movies are all shared universe, right? Like, it's all the same thing. Like, people just think that's what it is now. That's just what it is.
It's true.
So that's it. I don't know, like, and every once in a while somebody will do the Batman, or something like the Batman. But like, when people want this stuff, they think of all this stuff that is, been the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've never I'll support anything if it's good. That's all my thing. If it's good and it's a shared universe, then I'm good with it.
Yeah, like, sometimes Marvel's over the top with it, but like, whatever. Like, I don't really have a problem with what they did.
Well,
outside of like characterizations, it's not like
Marvel's been doing it for so long now. It's really like now you're sitting there like, okay, it's just ingrained, like you said, it's ingrained in your head that this is probably connected to something else, or it's definitely connected to something else. DC tried, as we know, with Snyder. That didn't work. So that's why Gunn got this job, and that's what he's trying to do, is trying to make it work in his way. So far, we see how it's going to be different, I think. There's been some good groundwork laid how it's going to be different than what Marvel did. Obviously, some of it's going to be similar because...
I just got to see it. Like, we're one movie deep in a TV show, so...
Yeah. So we have to see more, but...
I'm dying to see, honestly, something not directed by James Gunn.
I am too. That is a good. Yes, that's a good call. I agree. So yeah, so Supergirl is going to be that first thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see how Supergirl is. I do love Millie Alcock's acting, so I'm really looking forward to how she's going to be as Supergirl.
I thought she was great in Superman. I was all for it.
Her small little part. Yeah. Pretty awesome. We're gonna get more crypto, because I love crypto.
Eric, I think you really got to do like this party girl. You got to really work this party girl thing. I agree. Because, Benoist had her run, and that's just still very,
fresh,
even among the fans. Like, that's probably all it is just the fans. But it's just, I don't know, that TV show is. I know you hate it. I know you hate it, Holzman, but it's some damn good superhero TV. It's it definitely is on the high list of shows people defend to the death.
I didn't love the show, but I thought she was good.
She was magic.
Yeah, she was very good in the role. So I had no problem with. The show just did nothing for me. But
at
then
some point, it got absolutely insane. By the end of the season 5, it was crazy.
But then Superman and Lois happened, and I loved that show. I thought that show was great. So,
oh man,
we'll see where it goes. We will see where it goes. But again, I'm encouraged from what we've gotten so far, and like I keep saying with Gunn, I know he cares a lot about this, so I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like I'm not going to say Snyder didn't care, but to me, Snyder was another project. I don't think he actually felt it. I think Gunn feels it. Like I think these things mean a lot to him. So
yeah, I don't know. People just some things resonate, some people don't. I thought because I like the Snyder stuff,
sure.
so I can't really,
Yeah, I don't hate all of it. I don't hate all of it.
So, I mean, I love BVS. You know, I love BVS.
I know you love BVS. Yes,
BVS. Ooh, baby. Yeah, the
BVS. I love parts of BVS.
Stephen Wolf. Like the Jolly Rancher scene. Amazing. I love that stupid scene.
I mean, I think I'll say this about that scene. If you didn't know by that part of the movie that this was a different Lex, you knew then.
You knew then. You knew then.
When that scene came out, you knew, okay, this is not the same Lex Luthor that we were used to seeing. So, all right. So speaking of comic book-ish stuff, well, no, actually, it's a comic book as well. Did you like V for Vendetta, Pete?
I love V for Vendetta. I love it, the book and the movie.
Yeah,
big fan
I
of
agree.
both.
Awesome.
Remember the Horseman of November.
Well, we're going to be getting more of it, apparently. A
Really?
TV series is currently in development at HBO. So Pete Jackson is attached to write the series adaptation. Gunn and Safran, of course, will executive produce, as will Ben Stevenson and Leanne Klein of Wall to Wall Media, which is part of Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers TV Studios UK. Warner Brothers Television will produce. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, it's based on the Alan Moore comic.
I just don't know what else where you can go with it. Like, I thought it was, unless you're, is it a sequel or is it a retelling of the story?
I think it's probably going to be a more targeted, you know, like a more in-depth look at the story. Like the movie was the movie and the book is the book. But you know, when you make a movie, you kind of leave some things out for, you know, just because you have a certain amount of runtime. It's pretty
accurate, man.
It is pretty accurate, yes.
Up until maybe adaptation. Yeah, some of the V stuff might feel a little off. I got to reread it, but it's a big one. I like it.
So I love the story, so I'm all for this. If they're gonna give us a different take on it, or you know, have a different someone else telling the story, I'm down because I thought it was fantastic.
I think out of all the Alan Moore stories, it's probably like his non-DC, real DC stuff. Like it's probably my favorite.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe I like it a little. I like it a little bit more than Watchmen.
Okay. I think I like that it's more like it's just more centered on one character. Watchmen is a team, and you know, which was great in and of itself, and for its time, like Watchmen was really, really, really groundbreaking.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm really gonna want to wait and see, but looking forward to getting more information about it and see what happens there. So, not to be outdone, we're also getting a Conjuring prequel movie. Did you see Last Rites, Pete?
No, I didn't. I have to. Did you like it?
It was good. I did like it.
They're all good. I love these movies.
Yeah. It was a good movie. It wasn't my favorite of them, but I thought it ended the series well. It was a nice bookend to it, to the first one, and how they kind of incorporate everything that we got from the franchise in this one film. So, you know, when you get a chance to see it, I'd love to talk about it with you because I know you're a fan of the franchise like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently a prequel film is in development, with New Line, of course, and short film director Rodrigue Huart is in talks to direct. I don't know anything he's done. Richard Nang, I can't say Nang is Nang, right? Richard Nang and Ian Goldberg, who co-wrote the Conjuring film, most of the Conjuring films, The Nun 2 and The Conjuring Last Rites, are also going to be penning the screenplay.
Oh, I love the Nun movie.
So, unfortunately, there's no news on whether or not Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson will be returning.
You think they will?
But I don't know. It would be weird to see this without them.
That's what I'm saying. They got to do it.
But I will say this: the third movie does show them. Obviously, it shows a clip from them when they were younger, and obviously they're not playing the part.
Uh-oh.
So So yeah.
Damn.
So they do have other actors who have played them now in that film. So maybe they would make this with them in mind. I don't know. But I'm down for this.
Let's
I am
bring it
down
on,
for
though.
this.
I got to see the last one.
You do. I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah, I
I'm
just haven't had
honestly
time to see a whole lot of movies, man.
right. I thought you for sure would have seen this one.
Yeah, especially since Halloween just came and gone.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of. I know, like you like most of the other movies more than I do, like the La Lorena one.
Yeah,
And
I love that one.
all right, I'm not a huge fan of that one, but I know you are. So,
And then there's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, oh god, so good.
oh god, that movie was so bad. Anyway, anyway, speaking of now, we have a prequel, and now apparently we have another sequel coming out. Both Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz will be reuniting for the fourth Mummy film.
Here we go.
I honestly thought this thing was dead, but apparently it's not.
I don't know. I'm down for this because it's them. Like, it's not another like Scorpion King movie, you know?
Right.
But it is kind of cool how it's kind of almost like the Halloween 2018. They're like, all right, Tom Cruise never happened. We're just gonna go right back to Brendan. You know, like I respect that.
Yeah. And the cool thing with this one is the guys who rebooted Scream, Matt Bellatini Olpin and Tyler Gillett, will be the ones directing this movie.
Yeah. And I have a lot of faith in those guys.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't love everything about
stuff,
the two Screams, but yep.
Overall, the movies were good.
They did Ready or Not as well. Did you see it? I saw Ready or Not.
I didn't see
Ready or Not. No, it's okay. It's pretty good. So that's cool to hear that both Fraser and Weisz are going to return. I wonder if Fraser's going to lose some weight to do this one because he's gotten pretty big since the other films. So we'll see what happens there. But he's had kind of a career resurgence, and
maybe maybe somebody will ask him questions about Batgirl.
I'm sure that will happen. Yeah. I'm sure people out there still can't deal with the fact that movie never came out. I'm kind of the same. I wish it did, but we will see what happens eventually.
You're still Zaslav's boy. Like, you guys aren't beefing.
No, we're not beefing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I support people, if they make a decision and they're sticking by it and don't cave to peer pressure. Did he consult you at all? Why would he consult me? He's not consulting me.
Well, because you're Holzman. You're Aquaman.
Yeah.
The cherry of Long Island. He doesn't. Mm-hmm. I thought he would at least ask your advice.
No, he's from Brooklyn, so.
Oh, he's not a Long Island guy?
No, he's not. He's not.
You think he's a Nets fan?
He's a Brooklynite. I hope not, for his sake.
It's a miserable existence.
They're terrible, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, can you imagine what they would have been like if they never got Jason Kidd?
I know. It's a very interesting story. But no, they're just a bad basketball team. 1 win, 1-11, I think they are. So bad. Anyway, sorry about the tangent, folks. We'll bring it back around. Let's stick a little bit with kind of a pseudo horror thing. We said that Gremlins 3 was coming, and apparently there's a set date now for it. Gremlins 3 will be released, at least right now, in November of 2027. This film has been added to the release schedule for November 19th, specifically of 2027. So about 2 years from now, pretty much. Of course, Spielberg's back to executive produce. Chris Columbus is set to direct. This film could be very, very good with both those guys on it. So I am very interested in this one. Big fan of Gremlins.
I like Gremlins 1. I don't like Gremlins 2 at all.
Yeah, 2's a little bit different, but I thought it was not the worst thing in the world.
I don't know. I'm down to check it out. I just don't. I'm like, wow, I didn't know people were dying for more Gremlins. All right. I think
Gizmo is always going to be something people want to see. Mm-hmm. So
I guess it's time to introduce him to a new audience as well. Like, it's kind of.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Gremlins 2 came out in what, 91? 92? It was early 90s.
Yeah,
I know that. So
It's been a while.
it's been a long time. So I wonder if Phoebe Cates is coming back, and
I'm sure nostalgia's huge.
I know
Still.
it is. But I think Zach Galligan's definitely coming back, because when we did the story the last time, he was the one who was talking about it.
Mm.
So I think Zach Galligan will definitely be back, but I don't know about Phoebe Cates.
I said he probably needs it more than anybody.
Yeah, no one knows what anything else he's done except for Gremlins. So yes, he needs the check more than anybody else. But we're getting a lot of those nostalgia films. We know the new Spaceballs is coming out. Rick Moranis is back in that. So we're getting a lot of these, 80s, late 80s, early 90s coming back, and I'm here for it. I'm wondering what my response is going to be to it as an adult, as opposed to a kid and early teen when I first saw these films.
It's gonna be crazy. Imagine like 20 years we're talking about this and we're nostalgic and we get like the Snyder Cut Part 2.
Wait, wasn't that what the Snyder Cut was?
Zaddy, baby. Zaddy.
The Snyder Cut, wasn't that part 2, 3, and 4? Didn't we get 4 parts in that one? One movie?
Cinema.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Uxisian cinema.
It was Uxisian, yes.
It was definitely
Uxisian. Definitely Uxisian. But man, that thing was long.
It was. It's like after that movie, every girl lined up outside of Eric's house. Like, oh, Eric, make love to us, Eric. We just watched the Snyder Cut, Eric. Eric, we're here. Champion us, Eric.
That never happened.
Eric comes out there and is like, yes, I'm here for my harem.
Dressed like Uxas.
Dressed like Uxas. Eric's wearing nothing but a blue helmet and a blue thong. And he's walking around like Uxas. That's it. Eric Olsen. Only
the movie inspired me. What can I say?
That's it.
Very inspiring. Inspiring film.
Get it in.
Very inspiring film. Very messianic in its message.
Messianic?
Messianic.
Okay.
Yep. Very much so. So let's keep rolling with the 80s, 90s nostalgia. The Predator Badlands producer is actually talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger's possible return to the franchise. Pete, what do you think about this?
Yes, let's do it. Like, what? I mean, he can't go toe to toe with a Predator, but let's see what happens. At this stage, let's give Arnold his farewell tour before he's gone, because it's going to be a sad day when he is. Right? I'm just saying he's getting up there in age, so
he is.
He is. So
he definitely is.
I feel like if we're going to do these things, let's do them.
Yeah, I mean, this was Arnold at his peak. Predator was Arnold in his.
I mean, you could say Terminator, but I could argue that this is his best movie.
Well, Terminator was the kind of kickoff for him
specifically.
Yeah, and then these films came out.
Predator, dude. Predator.
Commando is another one. Commando's another.
The remaking.
Yep. So this, I mean, if he wants to do it, yes, I'm obviously in. But, I don't know if he would be.
At this point, I don't know. I feel like Arnold's at a fun-loving point in his life.
Right.
He's just kind of, which is kind of I think he'd be like, yes, I'll do this. I just feel like he would enjoy it. I think he, knows, he's just going to live it up. Right. I don't know. I feel like Arnold's just doing his thing, and he's doing it really well. And I would love to have him back in some capacity. I just hope they don't kill him. That's it. Just don't kill his character. If you're gonna bring him back significantly, in some way or in a cool cameo. Don't kill Dutch. Right.
Well, Predator Badlands director Dan Trachtenberg, obviously, he was the one that in the article that they mentioned. He also produced and directed 2019's The Prey film, the animated Predator Killer of Killers, and he apparently and Arnold have been talking But there's never been a discussion about him actually returning. So we'll see what happens
Fingers
there.
crossed, Eric.
But
Fingers crossed.
yeah, I mean, this is something that, again, we're talking about nostalgia again, and you know, it would be fun for him to come back. I kind of agree with you though. I wouldn't want them to kill him off. If you're gonna bring him back, give him some kind of role where he's involved but not directly involved, or something like that, where you can kind of have the character there and giving advice and something like that. I wouldn't want him to
Yeah, give him a
get
good role.
offed. I'm with you there. So
that's my take.
Yes. So we got a trailer this week, folks. We got a brand new trailer for a film that both of us, I know, are really anticipating.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the trailer for Scream 7. So, Pete, I'll give you the floor first. What did you think of the trailer? And where do you think they're going with the film?
I have no clue where they're going with the film, but I absolutely love the trailer. Nev's back. The only bad part about this trailer are Courtney Cox's cheeks because they look absolutely horrible. But everything else looks fantastic. I love the voice.
And you mean the ones on her face, right? We're talking about these.
Yes,
cheeks?
those chipmunks things are. She was beautiful, and I don't know what these women are thinking with these things, but to each their own. Yeah, no, I think the movie is awesome. The voice cameos are great. I'm all in. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. I am so ready for this. Let's ride.
Yeah, man. I mean, I wasn't sure what they were going to do with this film. So when I saw the teaser come out, I actually saw your tweet about it because I didn't see it at first. Then you tweeted it out. I'm like, oh, let me watch. And yeah, I was really, really surprised in a good way. It looks like a very, very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like something they're just trying to put out there and, oh, let's reintroduce, the Sydney character back into the franchise. And, the trailer mostly focused on her. Like, it was pretty much about
As it
the
should.
movies. Yeah. So, and her daughter, obviously, in this one. So it's going to be interesting to see where the film goes in this, because we know there's a lot of people they brought back. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, we think it was just for voices, like might be some AI stuff with the new killer trying to use, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, I am so ready for this movie, and I'm really, really interested in what the story is going to be.
Yeah, I'm so
The trailer was really good at not giving too many hints into where they're going with the film. So that's why I asked you, like, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know what they're doing, but I am just all in on this. I was ready to go. Where's my daughter? I'm like, oh my God, Nev is so hot. She's amazing. But to get Jennifer Love Hewitt and Nev back within a calendar year, like, God loves me. Like, it's just like, thank you.
And it still leaves hope for I Know What You Screamed Last Summer. So,
oh my God, the crossover I always wanted. So yes, yeah, just like, let's go, baby. I don't need any more trailers again. Like, I'm totally sold and in and on.
I'm with you.
Let me go, and I'm just boom, let's go, baby.
And I'm also interested how they deal with the newer characters that they introduced in the last two films. Like, how are they going to explain them? Those two not being around.
I don't know. Maybe there's an opportunity to just kind of clean slate a little bit, right?
There is, I'm sure. I don't think they're gonna. Those movies were well received, so I don't think they'd want to totally like rule out them coming back ever.
And recast the two leads.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of that. It was because of political things.
Sure, I mean, whatever, but they still
conversation.
did,
Well, yeah, this story. But again, Williamson's back for this one. Like, this is very, 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 very intriguing. And I'm totally in. Scream 4 has been on a lot recently. I've been watching it a few times.
I love that one, Eric.
It's a very good movie.
It's like my second favorite Scream movie, dude.
It is a really good film. The more I watch it, I keep thinking the same thing. They should have kept it up with that. They should have made more after that one.
I'm down for some more Jill Roberts, bro.
Yep. It'd be good to bring. Obviously, we know Kirby came back in the last film, so it was good to see her back.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, it was cool to see her back. And I swear I thought she was involved. So they got me in that one. I swore she was involved somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed the movie up until the killer reveal. I was kind of, for the first time, I was underwhelmed. For the first time, I was like, Roman was better. So.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Because I know you don't like 3. I know you don't like 3. You're a big 3 hater.
3 is evolved. I mean, there are parts of it that I like, but overall, I'm not a huge fan. I thought, although I do think it's one of Nev's best performances as Sydney. I think the third one is one of the best from her. So it's one of those weird things.
I like about 3, to be honest with you.
Yeah, obviously the stuff with her mother.
There's that, but I think a lot of the cools are cool. Cools are cool. The kills are cool. Especially when they blow up the house and stuff with the gas and Patrick Waterburn and. Dude, how crazy is it going to be when we find out that this killer in the new Scream movie is like Kenny's brother? He's like, Kill got my brother killed.
God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope it's a real creative. They do something real creative with it. It just better not be Gail. That's all.
Do you think Gail dies?
I thought she was going to die in the last one, and she didn't, even though they came really close.
Can you kill Courtney Cox? Can you kill Courtney Cox? I don't know.
I mean, they killed Dewey in the last one.
Yeah, but I think this franchise is almost as much Courtney's as it is Nev's. I think Nev's is definitely the face, but I think Courtney, she's got a lot to do with it, man.
Well, the character is just so it's such a great character. Gail's a great character. So it would be
so hot too, dude. She's so hot too. Red streak in hair, bro.
Only the last one, I thought she looked really god awful terrible.
Well, that's the last film. She's all Botoxed out, bro.
Yeah, she does not look good in that one at all. But the trailer, she looked good in the trailer. This one,
yeah, she's all right.
Aside of the cheeks, like you said, they're very pointy.
Yeah, it's just the cheeks.
She has some very pointy cheeks.
I miss Deputy Judy, man. She was a fox.
She's dead too.
She's long dead.
Yep. And I felt bad.
We got a new Tatum, so that's cool.
Yeah, I know. That was cool when I heard
I was like, she said her name. Call back. Here we go.
Yep. That was cool. So yeah, so again, this
how much do you think Tatum weighed? Like 7 pounds to get lifted by a garage door?
Yeah, Rose McGowan then was quite small. Now not so much. We've seen pictures and she's eaten a little bit in her life.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, we all have. Me too. I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? Still getting it in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the same weight I was when I was 17 either, so it's fine.
You're still the same champion. You're still the champion. No one can ever take that title.
I'll always be the champion.
Yeah, sure. There's no one's dethroning you. It's kind of sad, to be honest with you.
Not even a little bit.
It's kind of funny. I think the only person Mom Donnie was afraid of in the election was you if you actually decided to run.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
I do. You'd have the entire island behind you.
Maybe.
Long Island is it's heavily unionized.
Oh God. Anyway, keep it moving.
Ookses.
So I feel like one of the will they won't they stories we've been covering on this is a season 2 of The Penguin. And well, let's just say that Colin Farrell is not feeling too optimistic about it. Yeah. And he said he would bet against it ever happening. So
Catwoman spinoff, here we come.
Well, is this one of those things where we don't believe them? Like it's something they're keeping under wraps and they just told him, hey, we might do it. Shut up. Don't say anything about it.
I don't know. I'd like a season 2. I think it'd be cool. I can understand them not doing a season 2 and doing a season of something else in Gotham City, right?
Right.
I'm down for whatever, to be honest with you. As long as they're, to me, it's as long as they're making stuff, right? Like that's kind of where my head's at. Like as long as you're making stuff for me to watch, I'm cool with it, and I can adjust. But yeah, like I don't know, because remember it came down to Catwoman versus Penguin. They went Penguin, so maybe we do get this Catwoman show.
Maybe we do.
I'm bringing it back.
But Farrell also spoke about how much he loves being in the Batman universe and how much he loves this world that Reeves has created and how he's always been a fan and how
Probably just as one of
Meredith
the
was his
fat
first.
suit all day, you know.
Yeah, that could be one of the reasons why he's saying bet against it because he
doesn't want to wear that thing
because he doesn't want to wear it. That's that's a very fair thing to say, but you kind of get mixed messages here depending on what you're reading. So
he could always pop in for a cameo somewhere though. Like he's kind of outside of his own TV show, right? Which is obviously like his shining moment. In the movie, he doesn't really have that much screen time. It's just very impactful. So like he could still do something like that. He could pop up anywhere, really. You know, Ozzy fits in a lot of places within the Batman world.
Yeah, I mean, when the scenes he's in the Batman, he chews up the screen. Like he's fantastic in those scenes. So
because by series end of the show, remember he's bribing politicians and courts and everything. So he's probably going to be out in public, and you'll see him out and about.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's going to be a big through line through whatever they're doing. I feel like he's going to be the one that still going to be there, no matter what they do. I don't see him getting killed off or anything. I kind of see him evading the law. So we'll see what goes on, but yeah, he's all in. If it sounds like he's all in if they want him.
As long as the check clears.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that's part of it, but it does to me sound like he's very much open to it, but he's betting against it for now, probably because he knows something about where they're going with it, and maybe he doesn't want to give too much away.
That's fair.
But yeah, it'll be sad if something does, like if he does get killed off or whatever. But I'm with you.
I don't think so.
I'm with you about the Catwoman thing, though.
I'm trying to bring it back. I want to see it.
Me too. And even if they, did a what's it called, Sophia Selena thing.
Oh yeah, like she could totally be part of it. I'm all down for that. Yeah, let's go.
That'd be awesome.
Let's go, Eric.
Be an awesome little crossover.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I think we've been ready for that since they teased it, right? Let's be honest.
I agree with you there. I think we totally would be down for it. All right. So, apparently, depending on what you read again, there is a little bit of a story out there or a rumor out there that Avengers Secret Wars might be filming already. Yeah, so it's weird. We know they just wrapped the Doomsday production, and we know that's set for release next year. Secret Wars is supposed to come out the following year, so it's December 18th for Doomsday.
So they got to get started sometime,
right? So apparently there's a listing under the working title Apple Pie 2, which is kind of cool, but the cast list includes, of course, Robert Downey Jr., Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, and Tom Holland. So whatever Robert Downey's Doom is doing, sounds like it'll be there. The Fantastic Four and Spider-Man.
All right, so here we go.
Yes. Yeah. So
see what happens here.
I know. As far as all of the other characters that we know are going to be in Doomsday,
I expect everyone to be there.
We'll see.
Anyone who doesn't die.
Yeah, we'll see, but it's very, very possible. But also there are rumors, obviously, of Doctor Strange coming back, Peggy Carter, Steve Rogers, Captain America. So there's a lot of stuff
Everyone's
out there.
coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of the people who are big fans of the Secret Wars comic were talking about that as soon as they announced it as one of the films. So they might know a little bit more. Yep. But I think that if they do like bring everyone back and they do that storyline well, I think at that point I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna close it down for a bit. I think that'd be a good way to end.
They're going to. I think this thing's a machine. I really don't think that it'll ever be like toned down. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't I don't believe that.
Well, no, I mean from a business standpoint. If the movies do well, because
I don't even think I don't think this thing will ever get rebooted. Like I think they're just going to keep going.
Yeah, I think you could do like a Fantastic Four story arc without having to bring in everyone else, and then you could reintroduce the X-Men and do something similar with them. Like I feel like those two titles have enough within themselves that you could go with it where you don't have to do all of this other stuff. Obviously, they're never going to not make Spider-Man films, so we know Spider-Man will be involved somehow. But because Spider-Man is their Batman,
yeah.
So
it's never going to stop.
Yep, that won't stop. But yeah, I mean that movie has a chance to be just ridiculously huge.
Mm-hmm. It does. Will it? Oh, I think it will. Yeah.
Yes, we read it like cast wise. Yes, we read it ridiculously huge. But think about it. If they do that and bring all of those characters back, where else can you go with them? Well, if you're not going to reboot it, if you're not going to restart,
I don't know, dude. I thought they should restart it after Endgame, but they didn't. So
I know you did. So you did say that.
I don't know. Like that's why I think it's just going to keep going. I think it's just don't even think about it.
It's literally a living comic book. It is.
Oh well, I mean, how many times has the DC universe been rebooted recently?
No, you're right. That's what I mean. But this one, if it doesn't reboot and it just keeps going from this one storyline, and just keeps building and building,
sure,
that would be nuts.
I think that's what it is.
Well, that's what it is right now. Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, on that note, we can end this one because we have nothing else to talk about.
That's it. Nothing. We're good. No, for another week to 2 weeks, we're good. That's what we'll check in. We're not late.
We are not late
for the haters.
We just want to make sure we give you enough. That's what it is. We'll make sure we give you enough information to hold you over till the next time.
Batman 2's coming, so I imagine we're going to have enough real soon. And Supergirl's coming, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. We got to get a trailer soon.
Yep. And, we know Super Bowl's coming too, so it's a very big possibility you get a trailer then.
Yeah, January, February, probably.
Yep. So, do you know how they like to tie big events to big events?
That's it.
So,
Ooksis.
All right, Pete. Let them know where they could talk to you if they want to.
Pete Illustrated, Spidey Coalition, Straight Outta Gotham, Batman on Film, Batman Book Club. That's it. Holzman Digest.
Pete is everywhere, guys. Everywhere. He is all over the place. You can find him all over the place. And he does a good job at all of it. So if you haven't listened to something else he's on, take a listen to it.
Yeah.
He does a good job over there as well.
Yeah, loud.
Right. For me, not so much. I only do a couple of other things. Of course, you guys know All Nicked Up is my New York Knicks NBA-based podcast live stream every Wednesday night. I usually say 7, but we've been going a little earlier recently. So just look out for our notices about it, our notifications. If you're following us on Facebook, on X, or YouTube, just look for the notifications. We'll let you know when the next show is going to be. And if you want to get at me on X for it, it's at all_Nick_up. You all know my personal X account at finally33, spelled finale 33. That's where you can get at me for anything you want to. Bother me about stuff, my sports takes, whatever it is you want to talk to me about, hit me there. I love the interaction as long as it's respectful, so keep it that way for us, please. So yeah, we're gonna be out now. My birthday is I'm not gonna say, but my birthday is this coming Friday.
Whoop, whoop. Strip club.
Yes, so happy early birthday to me. Yes, I'm being selfish right now, wishing myself a happy birthday. Happy early birthday to me. And until we speak to you again, for Pete, I'm Eric. You're listening to Straight Outta Gotham, and we'll see you next time.
Booyah.
Soundstripe.
Have faith. Have faith. Believe in your source. Have faith.